Okay, but all jokes aside, if you have a friend that's on some simp behavior, like, are you telling him? And if so, how do you tell him? Because I have a friend that's is looking very simpish. Like, he's a simp.
Damn.
And I just don't want him to go out like that. I kind of want to tell him, but I don't want to be offensive. So
I like her.
how would you tell your friend if he's being a simp?
All right, Mike, if your homeboy was a simp, what'd you tell him?
I mean, if he's being a simp, he know he's being a simp. You really can't do anything about that. I mean, just being 100% on that. Like, that man's gonna have to experience. He's gonna have to go through it. Like, the reason why dudes normally simp is because they feel that they're overachieving, right? So, you know, the woman is way finer than what he expected. You know, there's something tangible there that he's looking for. So he's gonna go above and beyond, right? Like, you know, she broke up with her boyfriend. He don't want her to go back to the guy.
No.
You know, he's been waiting for her for years, and he just got her. Typically, when a man is simping, there's a deficiency somewhere else, right? We talked about the player, right? The player isn't spending a bunch of money on women. He can't be a player if he's spending a bunch of money on women.
He broke.
He'd be a trick if he was spending a bunch of money on women, right?
There's a difference.
Yeah, there's a difference, right? The player doesn't. So a lot of men don't have that capacity because to be a player, you have to be interested. Now we're beyond that era of men. But typically, I found that when men are taking her out to drink, showing her fine dining, making sure they post everything to Instagram, he's normally bad at conversation. The girl saying that, you know, typically he's bad at sex. Like
he's not funny.
Yeah, not fun in bed. He's not funny. Right. There's a deficiency and he's trying to cover that deficiency by simping. Now, I'm not calling your boy out. All right. But what I am saying is that you got to look at your boy and see what his deficiency is. And the overwhelming majority of the time when I talk to women, men are not interested. They cannot make conversation. They don't know what's going on in the world. And they put no effort into being interesting. Like, if you meet a woman, like, find out what she's into, man. Go to her Instagram and just see what the hell she into.
Yeah.
And be able to talk about that.
Well, Instagram messed it up when you can't see what people like anymore. Remember back in the day?
Yeah.
That was the cheat code.
That was definitely the cheat code.
It was funny, though.
But you can still go to her follows. Like, you can still see, I mean, you know, unless she's not following anybody, but you can still go to her follows, see what she's like. You know, if you're on Twitter, you can look at her replies.
Oh, yeah.
You need to look at her replies anyway, because that's probably going to tell you a lot.
A lot. You know what's funny is, I don't know, and I think this is taking the conversation too deep, and we about to get up out of here, but you might need to figure out if your boy is simp or a sucker. Because those are two different things. Because it seemed like you want to tell them something. You know, a lot of times we talked about this last time when women can see shit in other women, right?
Yeah.
She might see that her boy a sucker and she's like, yo, this girl's taking advantage of you.
Yeah, she's taking advantage of you. You're right. He might be a sucker.
You know, the tough part is, and I told this young lady this because we was talking about Kiki. Kiki, you are living rent-free on this pod. And, you know, this young lady, I called somebody a simp, and she said, damn, who would have known that being nice to women is being a simp? And I told this young lady, my exact words to her was, y'all own the internet, and I will not debate you on the definition that men label other men.
Yeah, because men will talk to other men. Men never call women simps.
Absolutely. So
men never even call women pick-me's.
And so, I do. Some of y'all bitches is pick-me's, and it's cool because I don't never call you that.
But we didn't create that definition. Though, absolutely. Is what I'm saying.
And so my favorite thing is this, ladies. If you need a shortcut definition on what a simp is, think about, is he pandering and do he believe it? And if you say yes to the first and no to the second, most likely you got a simp on your hands. Now, it's more to that, but that's a great starting point, right? But it seemed like you might need to figure out if your boy is a simp or a sucker. And once you get that out the way, then you can address it. But like Mike said, most dudes who I've known who simp, they cool with it. They like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They know it's a lack somewhere, so they try to build it up on another end, and then it never works out.
Yeah,
right?
because they get cool with being called bro all the time. Yeah. It's like, oh, my brother, and they kind of smile and like, yo, I really want to sleep with her, but she calling me bro.
Dudes, I mean, because look, you got to be interested in a woman, and you got to be interesting, and most of the simps are not interesting.
Absolutely. Yo, what you got planned this weekend? You got a date?
Nah,
you getting laid?
I'm chilling, man. I gotta save money for the next trip. Gotta save money.
Mike don't never let us into his bedroom or his dating life.
Hey, man, I'm here for the pod, man. I'm here for y'all to talk to me, not for me to talk to y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all want to talk about. We go with that.
Look, this weekend, if y'all see me at a wedding on Friday, shout out to y'all. Come up. Let's take a picture and let's post it on the story of the Black Dads Club. Anyway, we want to thank y'all for listening, for tuning in. If your wife is looking at you funny at the end of this, we sorry. We sorry, bro. You should have, put your AirPods in. And with that, we're going to holler at y'all next time.
Holla at your boy.